live?
Yep.
Can't type. I forgot that was there when I was like, can you type?
Hello, guys.
What is going on?
We are so sorry we are a little bit late tonight.
More technical difficulties.
Because we're trying this setup again. It's been a couple weeks since we've done it.
We keep trying to perfect it, and things keep going all right. How you doing? I am Johnny Jalopy. With me, as always, my beautiful wife, lovely and talented Ity-B.
Guys, any feedback? Are you getting any feedback whatsoever?
Audio is the first thing we want to check. We're trying to do with microphones. We've taken off the mic off the camera. We're hoping that we've got some lavalier mics. We're hoping there's no feedback. Hopefully. Or echo.
Hopefully we're echo free. Okay.
Echo free.
Yes. So far, so good. Let me tell you who we've got on. 15 viewers right now, which is pretty good because it's Monday Night Football.
It's Monday Night
And relate. Okay, so we've got
like 10 minutes late.
I know. Sorry. We've got Lizzie joining us. Welcome. All the way from Dade City. Mike Ferrucci is joining us.
What is going on, Mike? How you doing?
Mike, so sorry for your loss.
Yep. And thanks for hanging with us, Lizzie.
James Olchin is joining us. Hello from Lincoln,
Mr.
Nebraska.
Olchin.
Lou Linder Jr. Hello, guys, from Ben Salem, Pennsylvania.
There's our pre-jaw. So if you are wondering what we're doing tonight, it's Falfa's 55.
Ooh, exciting.
We have done the Milner Coupe already, so we thought we would definitely add on to the mix.
We have the Milner Coupe, and we have the police car, cop car.
Yep.
So that was episode 5 and 6 this year. If you want to take a stroll down memory lane and go look at those, but we are doing Falfa, as I like to call them, Alfalfa's 55 Chevy.
So we're putting our getting our opacity down, and I'm setting my pin strength to about 20, and then we're gonna hit it. So
kick it.
On we go. So let's do this.
Okay. Robert Spear is joining us. He said, I'm back. Missed you guys.
Hey, what's up, Robert?
Yeah, I haven't, we haven't. Last week was weird. Last week.
It was
it was a very off week.
Everything was all screwed up.
But we showed up.
Man, why do we I wish there was a way to turn that off.
What?
I can hear us through the phone right up here, but
I can't hear us.
Well, you're kind of deaf,
I don't think anybody else can hear us.
Well, that's all that's important. I just gotta make sure that mic stays away from that.
This mic?
Yeah. No, leave it where it is.
Okay. Tracy Cordfield's joining us. Just draw. Tracy Cordfield's joining us. Hey guys, sorry I missed last week. I found out I have esophageal cancer and it put a lot on my mind.
Well, yeah.
I'm here now, so let's take it off my mind and get sketchy. I think there's a lot of healing going on tonight, guys. So let's just focus on having a good time. And
well, we'll definitely add you to our prayer list for sure.
For sure.
And hey.
Mike as well, Mike Ferrucci.
You can do this.
James Olchin said hello, Queen Ity-B and Johnny.
Welcome. Just Johnny. Queen Ity-B and good old
he
Just
didn't
Johnny.
Write just Johnny.
Just Johnny.
He could have.
I am just Johnny.
Howard Pierpont is joining us from Greeley, Colorado. 66 degrees, dark and very windy.
Here's the thing about Just Johnny. I could always do The Shining, Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
I have an axe outside.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know we had an axe.
Oh, we've got an axe.
Oh, this is news to me.
Well, that's the point of an axe. Or as they say in the 40s, I've got the old battle axe.
Oh. Everyone is saying good audio and
perfect.
Thumbs up. So awesome, guys. Thanks for the feedback. Sounds good, it says.
Well, we were hitting the old 55 from American Graffiti, a really great car movie. I was just kind of watching a little bit of the how the movie was made.
And interviewing some of the people and how their interviews went and things like that. I was listening from out here when I was doing bills.
Oh, you were?
I was doing bills.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh.
You were listening?
Who knew? I know. Look at me. Learning. So now you've got me listening to documentaries, not just watching documentaries.
It's good for you to learn.
Boring.
It's not boring.
Anywho.
That's how you learn stuff.
Naz Malone is joining us. Welcome, Naz.
What's up, Naz?
Howard Pierpont said Dancing with the Stars, too. I guess that's his show of choice on Monday nights.
Well.
Or are you referring to football as Dancing with the Stars?
And you do got to make choices in life.
Bob McLaren said the 51st state is in the house.
What is up, Mr. McLaren?
McLaren.
Is it Clarendon?
McLaren.
All right. Well, how you doing, Bob?
Honey Rivera is joining us.
You see I did that?
Yes, you changed it.
Yeah.
Mike Fergie wants to know, awesome, could you make it the 2-lane blacktop 55 instead?
No.
Too late.
I mean, really, what's the difference? It goes from glossy black to flat black?
Is that what it is? That's the difference?
I mean, the movie's different, but the car itself.
Jim Pollins joining us. Hey, everyone, from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage. Really cool rat fink on your table.
And isn't it, and doesn't it eventually doesn't this end up turning into Project X too? If I remember correctly.
Does it? I don't know the reference. I don't know what Project X is.
Which is the car they end up using for, or maybe it wasn't. No. I'm thinking of that was Hollywood Nights. That's the Project X55.
Okay. Taking your word for it because I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You've done all the research.
I have not done any research.
You did too.
You know what my research is included?
You were reading books.
Fine wine. That is what my
Fine
research
wine.
is.
Brought to you by the good people of tonight's broadcast. Brought to you by what you were trying to do is give the wine company a free pick. I guess maybe we should have. Maybe they'd have sent us.
Why? Who cares? We like Josh.
Sent us cases.
We're drinking Josh Cabernet.
Okay.
Jim Pollin said, here, I already read that one. Kevin Johnson is joining us from HUD WIS.
What is up?
Welcome, sir. How are you two tonight? We're doing much better. Much better than last week.
Yeah, last week was
I appreciate everybody who reached out to check on my man here because he was super quiet. He wasn't having a very good day. And I think that came across a bit in the broadcast.
I guess I'm a little transparent.
A little bit.
I'm like cellophane.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The McCoy said, I see the full moon rising in Maurice, Louisiana.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Hopefully
Is it a full moon? I don't even know.
Hopefully the weather's getting good where you guys are because holy cow, it's not here.
It is still super warm and super wet. It rained again today. It's like we can't catch a break. Can't catch a break. Mom and Tim are in the house.
Hopefully she can hear us.
She said super clear audio and video.
Yay.
Mama, we did this for you.
I wonder if maybe she turned up her volume.
Maybe. Robert Spears said George Lucas wrote it? ?
George Lucas did not write it.
Who? He was a producer?
He was the director.
Oh.
The producer was actually the Godfather producer, or
Scorsese? No.
Was it? No. Francis Ford Coppola.
Oh, Coppola. That's right. I did hear them say that.
Yeah. No, a couple wrote it. George Lucas, not a huge fan of writing scripts.
Just like
he wrote THX in his film school days, and he was like, that was the worst time of my life was writing that script. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I can't remember the name of the couple that wrote it. I think they're a couple, or maybe they're a writing team.
Okay.
But he directed it.
Bob McLaren said, hi, just Johnny. LOL. That's really what the JJ stands for, if you really want to know.
That sounds like a 70s sitcom. Just Johnny.
And then you would have been like,
who,
like
me?
you did something wrong.
It would be like this. Who, me?
Howard Pierpont said, the wife takes the TV for Dancing with the Stars. I'd rather be here. Ah, I get you. Howard Pierpont said, this live video is moderated, is on my screen this week. Oh.
Huh.
Who's moderating?
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know who's moderating.
It could be StreamYard is.
James Olchin wants to know, did you see the SpaceX launch Wednesday night?
We did not.
We did not. What were we doing Wednesday?
Last Wednesday?
I think we were cleaning up. We were inside. Well, you know why? Because it was raining. We wouldn't have been able to see anything anyway.
I'm sure it was something like that.
Kevin Johnson said, I asked what was wrong last week. It was so off. I was worried and concerned.
Thanks, guys.
You know what? We probably should have canceled.
Yeah.
Based on what was going on.
Yeah.
But we had already taken the week off the prior week. We had a fantastic day, by the way, for Labor Day.
Well, I actually refused to quit. Was my deal.
Okay. So we showed up.
To try to prove a point or whatever.
Yeah.
How well that worked.
So yeah.
Rap battle.
Season 4, episode 32 will go down in the books as awkward.
Yeah, it's awkward.
It was bad.
Truth be told, Ity-B and I were
feuding.
A little bit
feuding.
We don't have to go into details.
Problem solved, though, I will tell you.
Well, if you want to say that.
Tonight, we put on our gloves.
Oh.
And we hit the bag.
That's the problem solver.
We will be getting to a point where we are physically sparring one another.
I don't think you want to do that.
You do have some power behind your punches, I will say.
So where's you'll technique me to pain?
I might be able to bob and weave.
You're slow.
Well, maybe through the course of our training.
Are you getting a trainer now?
I'm training myself.
Oh, well, then I'm definitely going to be. So send your cards and letters to Ity-B, care of Trinity Hospital.
I will be injured at some point. He's like, my dreams come true.
That's what I said to you. Well, I guess we'll have a great excuse of why I put you in the hospital.
No,
just kidding. What would I do without you?
I don't know.
He says with a straight face.
You almost found out.
Oh. Wow.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Okay. It wasn't a deal breaker. It was just it was an awkward week.
Okay.
Lizzie said, prayers for my best friend's sister. She has COVID-19. Yes, a lot of people dealing with it. We lost Norm Macdonald this week. Fantastic.
Comedian.
And so we've been watching a lot of Norm Macdonald. Johnny's been doing it. And I will tell you, he's got the voice down. He's got the timing down. You could probably do a Norm.
Everybody does a Norm Macdonald.
I guess. Yours is good, though. Yours is good.
Huge justice.
Giving you a high five.
I would rather not be doing Norm Macdonald impressions than he was around.
Robert Spears said, all of this talk about how bad last week was makes me want to go back and watch it.
Yes, please do.
That's why we're bringing it up, Robert. We actually didn't do video last week, which I think had we done video, it would have been horrendous.
Yeah, a lot of middle fingers.
I would have gotten up in the middle of the broadcast and just walked off. I almost did, but it only would have been audio, so it wouldn't have had as drastic of an effect. But yeah, go check out.
It just goes to show you, happy couples do have arguments.
We're real, people.
And
we're real.
I will say, though, as you stated, it was not a deal breaker. Neither one of us was thinking this is it. I'm sick and tired of you. There was just a little line drawn in the sand, and we disagreed on something, and we just needed a few little bits of time. And then I realized that whatever you say goes, and I followed, because that couch was not comfortable.
You slept on the couch?
I tried. I was really trying hard.
Where was I?
You were sleeping. And that was To be honest, that was the other point. I was gonna sleep. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. No effect. And I mean, I was making noise purposely, hoping you'd wake up and go, "What are you doing?" So I could go, "What do you mean?
bed.
What do you mean? What am I doing?"
I'm sound asleep.
You know, to really put my foot down. You know. But I'll tell you the good news. Remember all the hip pain I was having? Oh, it was from arm.
And my arm was hurting from the workout.
Sorry, Tyson. Chicken. I will remember I was having all that really bad hip pain.
Yep.
Well, somehow, some way, when I was on the couch flipping back and forth, I heard a big pop. Boom, went away.
Problem solved.
Yeah. So it was a good thing.
So it solved more than one problem.
It really did. I mean, it clarified a lot of things for me. Like everything kind of came in alignment.
It's the worst when you're fighting with somebody
who doesn't acknowledge the fact they're fighting.
I was literally sound asleep because I'm like, I'm not dealing with him. I'm ignoring him. I'm just going to bed. That drives him nuts. So I just went to bed. Now I heard you come in and use the restroom, which why wouldn't you just use this restroom? We have two.
Why do you think?
To annoy me.
Yeah.
To wake me up. Lights flicked on. So that
part of the game. That's all part of war.
But I didn't realize you were sleeping out here.
Yeah, I tried to. I couldn't do it. That shit is uncomfortable.
I was comfortable.
It was bad. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm out here uncomfortable going, that's my bed. What am I doing? So
I'm saying.
I was like, you know what?
He didn't want to be next to me.
Sometimes.
That's okay. That's okay.
It wasn't like I didn't want to be next to you. I just want to breathe the same air as you at the moment. And don't think for a minute I wasn't like, how can I get her to still breathe in air?
Oh, yeah. So
I'll call it a boxing accident.
My sleep apnea wasn't enough.
I'll throw your punching.
What's going on with my? Oh, it's my collar. That's what it is. No, I was trying to bring my hair forward in the Johnny Jalopy beanie, by the way, guys.
Yeah, hey, Johnny Jalopy beanies. But anyways, back to the point we're making.
Yeah.
All couples have their little things here and there.
We do.
The important part was, you know, we gave each other some space, and we didn't, you know, I still got up, gave her a kiss, told her I loved her. Begrudgingly. But still did it because I was like, you know, what happens if I'm in an accident or something? And then that's how it goes.
Score. No.
Wow.
I'm kidding. No, I know.
Freudian much?
We just needed some time. And Monday was like really when it came to a head. That was the first night.
And I really hadn't had a good day at work. And
you hadn't.
There's a lot of stuff there going on. You had a really kind of
all week was tough for me.
Yeah.
But we mended it, and we had a good Friday night out beverage.
That was fun.
Yeah, hanging out and just talking and reflecting. And we do that a lot.
Remembering the good times.
Like the week before.
I think literally. I think we somehow got on the subject of exes and stuff. And then anytime we do that, we're always like, man.
We're so happy together. We're so thankful.
Oh, holy. Yeah. So, yeah.
Somebody was asking if that was a bobblehead over there in your wine glasses hiding him.
Oh, that's little Johnny.
Can you show him?
Oh, sure. I forgot we had him.
Were you going to put him on top of the wine?
Maybe.
You can. He won't stay.
You could.
Look,
I forgot we have this to set up stuff now.
Yes.
So there's little Johnny.
He is friend of Rapfink.
Yeah. So there's
not a bobblehead, but Hank D.
Yes, Hank
Dutton actually made that for us. And I'm staring right now at 4 boxes worth of stuff. When we're done, we need to show that stuff off.
Yeah, that'd be cool to do.
Because
we had
it buried for a week.
We haven't really had time to look at it, with all the arguing and fighting. But hopefully this week we'll get to look at it. Yeah.
Indeed. Cam is joining us. Cameron McNulty, Johnny's daughter.
Right on time.
Lizzie said, "You know how to win is to kiss and make up." Yes. Well, we did that. Tracy Corfield said, "My money's on Ity-B. You can take them." LOL. Well, I don't know.
She could take me.
The bag was brand new. It is definitely no longer brand new because you pretty much put it through the wall.
I didn't mean to. I was barely even trying.
James Olchin said, "Hey guys, let's get back to having fun for sure."
Yeah. Or was this?
I didn't think that was a downer. I thought that was a success story, a victory for the
Yeah.
jalopies. Paul Marziani is joining us. Welcome, sir.
He's
Mike,
like, listen, I don't want to hear about real life. Let's get back to drawing.
Mike Ferrucci said, just don't ever go to bed angry. Oh, well, we do that.
We usually do. Well, we try not to, but
I mean, it's been a long time. That's really the first fight we've had in like years. Yeah.
So
Kevin Johnson said, is the sketch tonight of the shoebox bad man? Is that another name for him?
I don't think it is.
No, this is Bob Falfa or Alfalfa from 55 Chevy.
You were going to say 51st
from American Graffiti. Paul Marziani said, my first race car was a 55 Chevy.
They're such great looking cars. I mean, they really are mean looking.
Well, when I met you, you always liked the 32 Ford, but you were really digging the 57 Chevys. And then our buddy Phil got a 54 Chevy. You loved his car.
Yeah.
But that was after we got our 51 Chevy. Really, anything in the 50s I really seem to like.
Yeah, I really do. I love the 50s Chevys.
But as I remember you telling me, there were huge style changes between the years. Like even from the 51 to 54 that he had.
I didn't have to tell you. You could see it.
Well, I wasn't picking it up at that point, and I still couldn't tell you what the differences were. I know the grill on ours was different than the 54.
Even the bodies had some changes to them, even from 49 to 51, 52. Body was pretty close.
And we have the split window.
Yes, it's a window that's
got the thing. Yeah. His was the whole front wraparound.
It's a 54. They went to the solid window, which carried into the 55. Yeah.
This reminds me of what we were just talking about my cousin Vinny when she goes off. And if you know, the 54 has a. Do you remember when she was doing the whole?
Yeah, she was talking about the posi traction rear end.
Yeah. That was so funny. Draco said, just remember the grass is always greener over the septic tank.
That's true.
We don't have a septic tank. I don't think I've ever had a septic tank in any of the houses I've lived in. Did you guys have one?
No.
You seem upset.
So
like it was a letdown that you didn't have a septic tank.
People were lucky who had septics.
I guess.
They're so. I mean, what were they called? The crews or the?
Shut up! I'm watching this.
What are they called? The chubs.
Kooks.
Kooks.
No, was it kooks?
Yeah, it's kooks or koozies or.
I don't know what it was. I'm watching.
And you're with the progies.
Progs? Porgs? Pogues. Pogues.
It's progs. There's an R.
No, there was not.
Yeah, there is.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, there is.
Pogues.
There is.
Anyways, I'm watching Outer Banks. And
dumb.
Just last night was the first night we watched a couple episodes, and I was like, I just want to check it out. Somebody said that it was good, and it's about all these kids. He didn't like it.
Yeah, it was so dumb.
Can't ever watch anything
because it was all you wanted to see was these Cougar Mom came out.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, these little teenagers.
I didn't know they were young
teenagers with their shirts off. Yes, hot.
The girl was cute.
Mama just needed to see some skins. So if you're around 21, 22, maybe 18 or 20, 16, 14, really the demographic is for anywhere from 14 to 20. This is your show. There's a plot. Oh, okay? It's like Hardy Boys meets Indiana Jones meets pretty much any shipwreck.
Jewel of the Nile.
Shipwreck premise show.
I had to look up Outer Banks. I didn't even know where it was. Apparently, it's in South Carolina. Did anyone else know this already? I didn't know.
I don't think anybody was Googling where Outer Banks were.
Well, there might be people who already know. Maybe people vacation there. I don't know.
Maybe.
Mike said, by the way, Johnny, Project X was in the movie Return to Macon County.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So what's that?
That was another car movie.
I haven't heard that one be brought up.
Okay.
That's
great.
Kevin said, I'm going to mimic the gas filler from the 55 Chevy on my Chevy C10 short box truck.
Nice.
Dave Cusimano is
What's
joining
up,
us.
Dave? How are you?
Hi, Johnny Jalopy Wood and Ity-B.
How are you? I gotta go down to a little bit thinner brush here because now we're getting into a little more detailed stuff.
Let me focus on what you got. Is it a stopping point where you can?
Yeah, I can roll out the presses here.
Okay.
That's kind of where we're at.
There it is, guys. Looking pretty cool.
Yeah. This, just to let you know, this print will be available for $20 after the broadcast there. And of course, if you go to johnnyjalopy.com, which we usually have our little placard thing up, they're available.
We do not have a placard tonight. Yeah. But also be sure to check out season 4, episode 5 and 6, because that's where we have the other 2 American Graffiti designs that Johnny did.
Yeah, we started off with the, I believe we started with the cop car first.
No, we didn't. Episode 5 was the yellow car.
Okay. The yellow car?
Yeah.
I'm not aware.
What do you mean?
You mean the Milner coupe?
Yeah. Oh. Isn't it yellow?
It is yellow, but no one calls it the yellow car.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, it's the yellow car. Then the one right after that was the police car. Everybody begged you to do this one, and you didn't do this one. You made them wait, but we're getting it in season 4, guys. So.
Look at that.
The McCoy said, we try not to go to bed angry, but if we do, I make sure to hide the super glue from Lisa. Not fun waking up with stuff stuck together. Oh, jeez.
Combat.
Draco said from my cousin Vinny, it was a 64 Pontiac Tempest.
Tempest, that's right.
Tempest. Tracy Corfell said, my 2 favorite cars are the 55 Chevy and all Chevy Nova 2s.
The Chevy, the Nova 2s are a great looking body style. I agree with you.
You know, I had the 77.
Not the same thing.
It's not the same.
Not to mention,
I always thought
not
it was
to mention
so
yours
cool.
was a 4-door.
It was a 4-door. It was my grandparents' car.
Yeah,
and it was free. So I was going to
I mean, it would still be cool now because it's, even though it was a 4-door, I mean, it'd probably be pretty simply to do a, your screen is so bright. You probably shouldn't even turn your screen brightness down.
I don't know how to do that.
Probably in your settings and that kind of stuff.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, I agree with you. That's that body style is so good.
Yeah. Let's see. Dave Dotterer said Project X57 Chevy was in Hollywood Nights. So I think that was the one you were talking about.
And we also have that print available
on the
website. So if you're,
I don't know what episode that was.
It's not an episode. It's in the
just the regular prints. Standard prints for 25.
Yep.
Michael Allen is joining us from, he said LA. So I don't know if that's Louisiana or Los Angeles.
Maybe Los Angeles.
It might be. Mike Frucci said Kevin Johnson, the 55, had a gas door. The 56 to 57 was behind the left side taillight. Fun fact.
Didn't the 56 also have that hidden gas cap?
That's what he said. 56 to 57 was behind the left side taillight.
The 56 part.
Yeah. Tracy Corfell said,
which is a really neat way they hid that. So yeah.
Tracy wants to know, do you have pics of just the 2 of you together that I could get autographed? Oh God, there are a ton on Facebook. Yeah. I put that's pretty much, and it's the same.
You know what?
Same shot.
Let's do this. Let's make a promise to either make one that is like a production where we do an actual sketchy live.
We'll just get them printed out and throw them with every order.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And then we can make it available if somebody wants to do that.
If somebody wants it. I mean, why would you want our faces?
No, she's a phenomenal salesperson, ladies and gentlemen.
People
you want it? You want it? Don't buy that. That's
people
lame.
Wouldn't be buying it. We would just send it.
Okay.
If it's a promo thing, we would just send it. Right. And then they'd be like, toss.
Yeah, that's true.
Layton Kelton is clapping or gripping money. I don't know what this emoji is.
Maybe something to throw darts at. That could be the.
Well, I was going to tape my face to the punching bag for you, but I wasn't sure.
No need.
No need. You can visualize.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mike Frucci said, awesome job, Johnny. Love it. Oh, I forgot to put us back on here. Hold on. I'm doing a side-by-side. We're back. And we're back.
And we're back.
Sorry, guys. Kevin Johnson said, great looking sketch so far. Yeah, it's going to look phenom. Brandon Holmes is joining us. Hey, I'm looking for the guy that drives a piss yellow deuce coupe. Do you know him? Yeah, he was back on episode 5, actually. Draco said, or could be Lower Alabama. Oh,
Right.
It's possible. I don't know. So we'll have to see. Tracy said, I want to put it up on my wall and tell people that you are my friends. Awesome people. Aw.
Well,
thanks, Trace.
we appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
And consider us truly your friends.
We are. And you know what's great? I've had a couple medical things going on, and Draco had reached out to me and asked how I was doing. He followed up with me today because he knew I had my procedure this morning.
I didn't even call him.
I mean, you were here. Yeah. So I just thought that was the sweetest thing. I really do feel like you guys are just an extension, even though we haven't met any of you. I mean, we met Draco.
We did.
We met a couple of people actually along the way, but Lane was here.
Speaking of meeting people, so Ian messaged me today and re-asked about me coming out if I was gonna, because I talked to him about maybe going out to the Winfield show. So I really think I really want to start looking hard into what I need to do to get out there, because
I thought it was a time off issue.
I worked it out and I was able to get the time. So
let's do it.
So if you're going to be in the Mojave Desert area,
if you're hanging out in the Mojave Desert,
I think it's October 16th.
I don't remember now.
It's go to Gene's page or Ian's page. So they're going to have a big show there, and I'm going to try to make it out there. And I might pack a bag with a few little things to have available, so if people want to buy a hat or something like that, or some stickers or something.
Cool.
So that's the plan. I'm going to try to make it out to that Winfield show. I got to meet Gene Winfield, man, before it's too late.
I know it.
I don't want to say it that way, but I do.
And that's what I told you. That's why I was pushing for you.
I've had like 6 opportunities that I could have met him. I was like me and you
at
away.
SEMA.
Yeah. And I just,
because there was a line of people waiting for him.
Bug him. He was, I just didn't want to bug him.
I think this type of scene would be a better scene anyway. And you get to see his shop and you get to see Ian and hang out. I think it's going to be awesome. So I'm excited for
that's the part I'm looking forward to the most. I haven't seen that guy forever, man. It feels like forever.
You realize it's like 3 weeks away. Maybe 4.
Well, that's why we got to get on the stick.
Still, yeah. For sure. Lane said, I'd like to have an autographed picture of all of us together, but someone had to hold the camera. Had you asked, we could have totally done a selfie with the 3 of us, or we could have done something.
Hey, there's always opportunities. We'll have opportunities again.
We'll have another chance.
Yep.
Now you know where we are, Lane. You can stalk us. That's right. Lizzie said, we are yet to meet you guys. I know, and she's probably the closest. We've met Matt Bunce.
Yes.
Let's see. Names are escaping me right now. Dale Renner.
Yes.
Other people at the local shows that we've met. Robert Spears said party in the desert. I think it's going to be since Burning Man was canceled. Maybe they will do something fun.
Those look like they're making it look. They're trying to make it out to a Wasteland weekend, which is great.
Oh, okay. Cool. James Olchin said, if you go to Mojave Desert, UFO are welcomed. Well, that may be how he gets there. At this point. We'll see. Mike Ferrucci said, next time I'm in Palm Harbor, I'll have to swing into your job. Just hate bothering people while they're working. Johnny welcomes it.
Yeah, any distraction, to be honest.
Any distraction
would be great.
And he loves when I show up with food. I can tell you that, because that's usually break time. Draco said, Lizzie Daughtry, and you're local, aren't you? Yes, she lives a little further now.
Well, it's not local.
It's Dade City, so she's probably about 45. No, she's got to be longer than that, because your mom out in Zephyr Hills is an hour and 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So she's about an hour and a half, I'd say, for us to get out there. But I love it out there.
What's rough is it just every time
they're at a show, we're never at a show, or you don't have off,
or I'm not off.
Yeah. But, and I know I say this every fall, it really is peak season for car shows out here in the fall. Like, I know you guys do all your summer stuff and you're outside during the summer, but it's just way too hot here. Not to mention, because this year people are snowbirding again, a lot of people have probably left for the summer. We don't usually see those people back until like October. So that's usually when we start seeing a rise in the attendance, I would say, at the car shows around here.
Huh.
Why are you making that? Why? What did I say?
And that's your Kosher Corner with Ity-B. Brought to you by not checking any facts and just making things up as you go.
It isn't making things up. I handle insurance for people. People leave during the summer.
Oh, you're basing it on your insurance gig.
It's not my insurance gig. This is my career. And yes, I have multiple years of experience doing this.
Listen, pal.
You don't even know. Oh my God. It's the best when people want to argue with you. And I'm like, really?
That's the best?
Because, people who think that they know. And I'm like, you don't know the half of it.
And you're like, listen, I know.
The half of it.
If anybody's going to know things.
I will tell you, I do write classic car insurance. And Dan Kilbride from our Volkswagen group here, Local Volks, has referred to me several people who have been looking for classic car insurance. And I write with Haggerty, I write with Grundy. We do some stuff with what's the other one? What's the other one?
I don't know. You're telling the story.
Oh my God. American Modern or something like that. Anyways.
American Models? What?
Modern.
America's Top Model?
These I've been tossing around the idea of insuring Kona that way.
Uh-huh.
But these companies require that, and I'm sure you all know when you have insurance, they require that you keep it in a locked garage, and we don't have room in there right now for her. But I'm gonna push for that because I think it's gonna save us a ton of money, guys. If you can get your cars insured under a classic car program, definitely do it because it's gonna save you some money. Well, I can't guarantee it's going to save you money.
That's your insurance minute, buddy.
I can't guarantee it's going to save you money. In Florida, it will save you money because Florida's rates for auto insurance are outrageous. But Bob McLaren, if you want to sell some stuff, just pack a bunch and ship it out there prior. That's just one more thing that somebody else has to coordinate though. So he'll probably just you're just bringing a bag anyway. I mean, he literally is just packing t-shirts for himself to wear.
Yeah, I'm not going to go full.
No suits and ties for this guy. Paul Marziani said Bradenton is not too far. I know. I would love to come to Bradenton. We should do that. That should be like a day
I've tried to get you to go.
Oh, when have you tried to get me to go?
Oh, all the time.
The last time you went to Bradenton was with my brother.
You know what you said? You were like, I ain't going to do that stuff.
You went with my brother 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
You didn't go last year when he came. He went it was just him and Steve themselves.
I can't
remember?
see this, damn it.
But yeah, that would be a fun trip because, I love that area down there. Draco said, I have a photo of all of us together and a Smurf rod. That is true. You do.
You do.
Dale Renner said, you say my name and I show up. Land O'Lakes checking in. That's so funny.
It's like you knew.
I'm glad you heard me, Dale. Howard Pierpont
News
said,
team.
Howard is going to be coming to Florida around the 18th. If Johnny's gone, you're going to miss him, but I will totally meet up with you, Howard.
Oh,
Let's
I see
do
how
this.
It works.
Howard Pierpont, my beanie hookup.
Yep.
Come on.
Always the way it works. Guy goes away out of town. Next thing you know, people are showing up tucked to his wife.
You heard it here. Johnny's gone.
Yeah.
The 15th through. My dad comes on the 21st, so we will have
someone paying attention. That's true.
Mr. Puglisi here. I can't call him Ity-P. What would he be? My sister's Ity-A.
Why does he have to be any itty something?
Because he's my dad.
He's
excited.
You.
He's excited to come. Just talk to him tonight. Lane Kelton said, I got to order my wife a beanie or just get me another one. She's about to claim mine. Right? Because they're amazing. I love mine.
They are cool.
I have probably 6 or 8 beanies now. And I find myself wearing this one more and more just to,
represent the brand.
Represent the brand. But Howard Pierpont sent me a rainbow multicolored.
He did send you a cool one.
He did. And I do wear that. And then I bought one from his hookup, gray, black, and white. Love it. I've got my solid colors.
Yeah, that's the person who did those.
Those are
really
great work.
neat,
Yeah.
So thanks for the hookup, Alan.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Frucci said, okay, let me know when you're bringing food. I'll definitely be there. Tacos are preferred.
Right? Tell me about it,
I don't know. I don't think I've ever brought you tacos.
No, you haven't.
No.
Ever.
Sore. Tacos are hard to find up.
They're really not.
Where would you get tacos from?
At a taco place.
Taco Bell? That's what you want? That's not even real. Not even real tacos. Lane Kelton said snowbird, and he's laughing. That's what they call them here.
They are a
That's
snowbird.
what they call them here. Mike Frucci said, I used to have Haggerty. Great company. They are. Where
are we at in time there, sister?
We are at 40 minutes. Okay. So you're doing pretty well. Bob McLaren said American Collectors Insurance. That's what it is, American Collectors. Thank you. I don't write a ton with them. I usually use Grundy. Grundy's just such an easy, cheap. I showed you a 79 Corvette for $30,000.
You didn't show me the car?
Well, I didn't show it to you, but I was telling you about it. And I think the premium was like $400 a year. I mean, it's crazy. And we're talking, decent liability coverage, 0 deductibles. It was awesome.
And we're done with the insurance minute. Thanks, Ity-B.
Lane Kelton said, I've had trouble with insurance on my rat rod because they said it's not finished. No crap. That's the whole point. They are never finished. It has to be insurable.
Why wouldn't it be insurable?
Because, like I told you, if we had, like, say we wanted to insure Raquel, they're not going to let us insure her for $1,000. It needs to be something that's done and moving and worth having common collision on. It needs to be worth having the comprehensive.
And they don't know.
We have to send in photos.
It's a racket, anyways.
If they see a ton of holes in it, they may not let us.
I don't know how.
How
any of you insurance people sleep. Just feed out vultures.
Bob McLaren said, "I'll be going to Florida on the 18th." Then. Oh. He's coming after Howard.
Nice.
Bob, then you'll need to bring me my license plate that I've been asking for.
Oh, geez. See how she works, man?
He's too busy.
Yeah, that's
too busy.
That's what I do know. Anybody who would step up to try, yeah. High maintenance.
What are you even talking about? You know what I require, people?
Bring me my
beanies and wine, and that is all I want. Maybe some crunchy fall flowers, and that. Fall flowers. Fall leaves. Fall leaves. Fall leaves.
I was going to say, because Papa got you fall flowers.
I am. You did. I don't know if everybody saw. Those were, I'm sorry and I love you.
No, they weren't.
What were they?
They were just because.
Oh. It was because I was having a bad week.
I don't, exactly.
It was more because I had a bad week.
I don't do here's something, that's bullshit.
No. You already said you were sorry, and that was enough for me. The flowers were a total surprise.
Don't even try to turn it into something that it wouldn't.
It wouldn't?
That's right.
Dale Renner said Ity-B is way cooler than Flo from Progressive. Thank you. Ity-D for dad. We could do that, Kevin.
Nah, I don't like it.
He probably wouldn't go for it. He's more I'm a Mr. Puglisi.
He's
ex-Marine.
I'm who I am what I am.
I can't say ex-Marine because he did tell me once a Marino.
That's right. That's what he did say. He did say that.
Yeah. Lane said, so I have a collector tag that never expires and I've drove around without insurance for a while. Hopefully never get involved in an accident. So I don't really drive it as much as I want. Not safe. As an insurance professional, I would advise you against doing that. Tracy Corfield said, have you watched Street Outlaws? They have loads of nice Chevy Nova 2s and other nice race cars. Would you ever draw any of them?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really. Here's the thing unfortunately with that particular show that I don't want to disparage a show. Never mind. There's just all I don't know, like the crap talking stuff. I get it.
The drama.
It's competitive and that kind of thing.
But the cars are cool.
The cars are cool.
So yes, the answer would be he probably would draw something from that. Yeah. Shaggy said, Shaggy LeBlanc is joining us tonight.
Mr. LeBlanc from covers of magazines.
Is he?
Yeah.
Did you do a little photo shoot?
He's all sitting up sexy on top of a car on one of the magazines.
Why did I not see this?
Well, because you're slipping.
I might have to put that on my wall. Also, check it out, Shaggy. He said, I have people put insurance to Grundy when the car is just sitting here while I'm working on it. They don't care if it's running or if you can't insure it, whatever. Okay. So he said that they don't care if it's running or not. Yeah, but it still has to be an insurable condition.
Don't get into an insurance argument with Ity-B. She will not
if it's in parts, they will not cover parts. It has to be a vehicle. And if it's not running, that's fine.
It has to be a vehicle?
They have some criteria. You have to send in a photo.
Pretty ingenious.
Howard Pierpont said, I have 2 weeks on the beach at the end of October. Howard, send me the info. Actually, the end of October isn't going to work for me because my dad flies in on the 21st. So we do have plans then. But Mike Frucci said, there's a place near me that makes blueberry-based wine so good. You need to check them out. Mike, would
it be King Curly?
No, because he's up in Homosassa.
Oh.
We've been to Key and Peele? What is it?
Key and Curly, as I just said 2 seconds ago.
Keel
and Curly.
He does every time.
But you always say Key and Peele.
I know.
Show.
I know.
Oh, shut up.
Poor me.
You're done. I'm done.
I have the same amount as you.
Good.
So yes, we will have to check that out because I'm all about. I love the blueberry wine.
You like bloobs.
Blueberries are good for you. They're a power fruit.
You know what's more better?
What?
Strawberry wine.
And being 17.
Oh, you don't want
You're
it?
dripping, babe. So yeah, send me the info on that. We'll go check that out. We've gone to Homosassa a couple times. We went up to the freezer. Total waste of time.
Yeah, that didn't work for us.
Total waste. First of all, we're not seafood fans.
I mean, we had we did get a great parking spot.
We did, right up front. We walked in, took a look around, saw the line, and walked out.
Yeah.
So it was not doable. But we've been up there. Did we kayak in Homosassa? I don't think we went up that far. So yeah, always looking for some cool kayaking places and definitely wines. I think there was a winery. Remember the one day we were up there and I was like, oh, we should go. And it was a Sunday and they were closed.
Oh yeah.
I do remember. So that might've been it. But yeah, we'll have to check it out. Lane said, for real on the insurance talk, I need some. Tell us how we can get insurance. It's a real problem. I am not licensed in Alabama. I'm licensed in North Carolina and Florida. That's where I can do business. So if anyone lives in North Carolina,
tough break, pal. That's what she's saying.
Yes, Condon and Skelly as well. Yes, that's one of the other big ones that I work with. Condon and Skelly.
That sounds like, wasn't that TV show, sci-fi TV show character?
Oh, you're thinking Sully. You're thinking X-Files.
Yeah, what was their names?
Sully.
What was it?
Sully or Scully?
Scully, like you just said.
No, that's Skelly.
Oh.
It's Condon, not to be confused with condom.
Right.
And Skelly.
Well. Scale.
Dave Walters is joining us. What's up? A cool Jersey evening here. Yes, my father was telling me tonight it's cooling down a little bit.
Does that mean it's going to get cooler here then?
I don't know. They did say that there was a cold front coming.
I hope so.
We'll see.
I got to get your hard work done.
Hank said little Ity-B didn't make the table next to little Johnny. Hank, if you followed us from the beginning of this broadcast, we were lucky to even get on tonight. I kid you not, I'm staring at the boxes right now. They're right across.
I'll pull it out right now. Let me get this.
Yeah. He'll get her out. She should have been right next to him. I don't know why you're self-displayed and you don't have me displayed, but whatever.
Yeah, some of us set up the electronics and some of us just sit on our butt and look at their phone.
Did I pour the wine?
No, you didn't.
I brought it over here. There she is. Aww. How cool is that? Right? That's me.
Brad Fink between you.
It's always something getting between us.
Yeah, right.
I am a little hair heavy.
I do like the fact. Yeah, you are. I like the fact though that you're wearing the peppermint patty.
What?
You have peppermint patty shoes on.
Flip flops.
Yeah. Hey, Chuck.
Look, and I'm almost taller than you.
You're not.
In real life. As in real life.
Yeah.
Howard Pierpont said Vero Beach. It's on the other side of the world from me.
You don't really try to wear a lot of those designer
what
clothing.
What are you talking about?
Vera Wang.
That's Vero Beach. That's where my uncle lives.
Vero Beach.
Paul Marziani said October 29th through 30th, Street Outlaws at Bradenton Motorsports Park.
Spurts.
We'll
have to try to make it, man. We'll have to try to make it.
That weekend, I'm going to be up at Aunt Carol's. Maybe you could make it.
Listen, you know what? Maybe I will.
Do it.
Because I'm not allowed to go anywhere.
You're going to be in California not even a week before that.
No one lets me do anything. God. You owe me an apology.
Unreal. That sounded very Seinfeld-like. Lane Kelton said, I was refused because the interior wasn't done. As far as I was concerned, it's definitely done. I don't know. Maybe they were just a little picky. Your agent probably should have went to bat for you unless you called them directly.
You probably had a bad agent.
That's why you always want to work with an independent agent. Tracy Corfield said, have you tried watermelon wine? It's nice. Where would I get said watermelon wine?
Well, I have heard this song that talks about the watermelon wine.
What song?
Watermelon Crawl.
That's wine?
What do you think they're talking about?
Whiskey, watermelon
whiskey. Yeah.
Watermelon vodka. I don't know. There's a watermelon.
Come on,
wine.
What's his name sings it? Old
Watermelon Crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
How's it go?
I don't know.
Being all you ever saw.
Lane said, I have a sister in Florida. I can claim her residence. You can't. It has to be garaged.
Legal.
Yes.
Legal.
I will not do anything that is
She will not
morally
serve
wrong.
any wine before their time.
Mike Furchy said Cavallo Estate Winery. They're on South Lecanto Highway in Homosassa. I'm writing it down. Cavallo.
Cavassier?
Cavassier. You didn't say it right. Estate Winery. Okay. That's definitely one to check out. What was that winery we went to? It was like Lake Ridge or Lakewood or something in Claremont. There's an actual winery. There's hills. I didn't even know Florida had hills until we went there. Remember? They were pretty big hills.
It was pretty fun.
It was nice. It was a nice day. Rained that day.
It did rain that day. It was hotter than the Dickens.
Every time.
It was hotter than Charles Dickens.
What does that mean? Was Charles Dickens hot?
Yeah.
Why is it hotter than the Dickens? Where did that even come from? Do we know? Mm-hmm. Does anyone know?
We all know.
What is it? Then where?
From Charles Dickens.
What does...
Charles Dickens was the first supermodel. Male supermodel.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Why do people say hotter than the Dickens?
Because Charles was a supermodel.
As hot as the Dickens. Old-fashioned slang, extremely uncomfortably hot. On summer days in Texas, when it's hot as the Dickens outside.
Mm-hmm.
It's loading.
Dickens.
There's nothing quite like a tall glass of sweet tea. I hate working in the theme park during the summer because it's hot as the Dickens and the costumes they make us wear. Why? Where did this originate from?
It's about the Dickens, babe.
Who's Dickens?
I just told you, Charles Dickens. The first supermodel. Male supermodel.
Is what the Dickens a bad word? Dickens.
Careful on your search.
People are actually looking this stuff up. The old-fashioned Dickens is a gentle and inoffensive replacement for a profanity. So instead of saying it's hot as hell, you would say it's hot as the Dickens. It's still not telling me.
I'm just an old lump of coal.
What that means. I don't know. Does anybody know?
Nobody cares.
Carlos Creek Winery, hot dish red, thumbs up. Kevin Johnson says, where is that? Is
it hotter than the Dickens there? Because we only go to Dickens.
Mike Ferrucci said, Sugarloaf Mountain is the second highest point in Florida. It's near Yahala, Florida. You know why? Because it's so high, you got to holla to your next door neighbor.
Wow. You really worked on that. I could actually hear
the wine is getting to me.
I could actually hear the wheels turning in your brain going, put words together, make joke.
Tracy Corpel said, remember when Lane visited y'all and I threw out the tallywhacker word? That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun. Lane's face turned bright red. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Lane said, I got to get this sketch from my collection. Indeed do, guys. Again, this is
Indeed,
the third print in the sketch. So we've got
third print in the sketch.
I'm sorry, third print in the set. I should have said set.
Third print in this sketch.
Episode 5 from this season and episode 6 from this season are both American Graffiti cars too.
That's right. You could have the third sketch in the win.
Should we do a threefer?
You know what I'd like to do tonight?
What?
I want to do a giveaway.
Oh my!
How many we got? How many people we have?
We have 19 people still.
All right, let's do a giveaway.
What do you want to do?
Let's do a hat or a beanie. Let's do a beanie.
Beanie.
Because we're heading into winter.
We are heading into winter.
So let's have fun. Let's do a giveaway. We haven't done a giveaway in a long time.
So what's the criteria for the giveaway? We're totally making this up as we go along. So I'm sure it'll be.
We gotta come up with a way to do this. What could we do as a What can we do?
Hank said, I need a new hat. Beanies are awesome, Mike Ferrucci said. And Mike's in Florida. So he knows. They can really be warm. Now, I did wear mine outside that one day. Super hot. Wouldn't recommend it in 95-degree weather when you're drinking. But indoors, in air conditioning when you're freezing. Draco said I could use a beanie for sure. So there's some people on board for the beanie.
Yeah.
But now you got to figure out what you're going to do.
Yeah, we got to come with a good one. Okay.
What would you do? What? Let me show people where you're at.
All right.
Sick. And I love the American Graffiti in the background. Look at you got him in there too. I don't think you drew people in the other ones.
Yeah, Milner's inside the other car.
Was he?
Yes, he is.
Let me take a look. Let me see. I don't remember seeing him.
He's there.
There was nobody in the cop car, that's for sure.
The cops were in the cop car.
Oh, he
Both
is.
cop cars
That's
were
right.
in there.
His
Both
eyes.
cops were in there.
Were they?
Yep.
Oh, just the shadows.
Mm-hmm. But they're in there.
I guess so. Just shadows, though. You really can't make them out so well. What color is this car?
It's black.
Oh, so are you just leaving it?
I'm doing light gray right now so I can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see now the color that I'm looking at that you're doing versus what they're seeing on their screen. Look how light it looks over here.
That's fine. That's right now. I'm just trying to be able to get rid of the dark areas I just added, which is really more darker black.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to get rid of that. And then we'll start putting in some more like sky tones in there because just black by itself is going to be bad.
Right. You need something for contrast.
But we have our shadows in there.
And are you doing the yellow American Graffiti?
Yeah. Okay. The ladders, you mean?
Yes. Yeah. And here's Hank causing commotion.
What is he doing?
He wants to know what the new color of Kona is. We've laid this to rest. She's nothing right now.
Have we laid it to rest?
She's the same color that she was.
Color. She's the same color.
Same color. Because it rains here every day, so we have not been able to do anything with her. Johnny has paint picked out. Couldn't tell you where it is.
Because it's not here.
Oh, what'd you do with it? I thought you did. I was with you when you bought it.
Wrong color. I changed it. That's the color change.
Okay.
At first, it was going to be a specific color, and then I was like, it's not
cool enough.
It's not the color I want.
Okay. I'm not saying a word.
You can. I don't care. That's fine.
It's too late now. Moment's over. Lane said Tracy Corfield definitely was something that made the episode unforgettable. The tallywhacker. Oh. Kevin Johnson said, give away to all people named Kevin Johnson. Tracy said, I would wear one proudly.
Well, we appreciate that you guys would want.
Lane said that he usually pulls it over his ears. The McCoy said, we have a cold front heading in Wednesday, so we could really use a beanie. Lizzie said, I just found out that my best friend's mother has COVID and is on a ventilator, so please say a prayer for them to get well soon.
We will.
Yeah, again, everybody is dealing with it right now, so prayers for everybody. Bob said the beanie winner should be able to spell their name backwards as well as forward, Bob or Bob.
But no specific criteria, right? Is what he's saying.
Right.
Yeah.
You guys are great.
That's awesome.
So we'll have to do something. You're going to have to come up with
I think that's you know what? You're pretty amazing. We'll have to do something. That's still, that's why you are at the top of your game in this whole thing we call sketchy podcasting.
Is it now a podcast? Is that what we've
Well, it kind of is.
named ourselves?
Castish. Podcastish.
So now everybody's doing their name backwards. Draco is Ocardi.
Ocardi.
Kevin Johnson is Nivik.
Nivik
Nashaj. Maddie Buns. Matt, thanks for joining us. I actually did a shout out to you earlier.
Yes, you did. Matavius Buntus did get a shout out.
Right. Mike Ferrucci is Ekim Ekaref.
Nice.
Tracy Corbell said, if I had the beanie, it would be awesome. Oh, he said, no. If I had the beanie, I would be awesome. Okay. I don't know if that's criteria. I think you're awesome already.
If I had the beanie, tell you what.
Paul Marziani said, Luap. That's his name backwards.
Nice.
Tracy said, especially since I lost my hair to this cancer.
Oh.
Damn it. You know what, though? I bet you're rocking it, man. I bet you are rocking it. Lane Kelton said, not like Enel.
Okie doke.
The McCoy said Lisa and Brian Hatfield. Hatfield, get it?
Yo.
What? Who? Draco said Tracy wins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Tracy, just go ahead and email us your address so we can send you a beanie. We may still do another giveaway, but I think Tracy deserves
We're still doing the giveaway.
We'll still do another giveaway. Yeah.
Let's see. What could we do as a giveaway question?
Howard Pierpont said Tracy as well. We're sending Tracy a beanie regardless, guys. But we will still do it. Irregardless. Oh, I see the dark coming in now, and you got some blues reflecting. That looks good. Let me zoom in on that for you guys so you can take a look at what he's doing here. That is going to look sweet. Super cool.
Let's do...
What do you want to do, a trivia?
Kind of, but yeah. I gotta go deep in the archives.
Yeah. Shaggy LeBlanc said, God bless you. Oh, Tracy's sending me his address for everyone to see. Okay. Let me get you on here, Trace. Court, Bille. Sorry, guys. Pardon the pause.
Skadoosh.
You can talk, babe.
Yeah, so let's do... So we're at a little bit of darkness under the headlight.
You know where he lives? You're going to laugh. He lives in Rocky Mount, Virginia. That's where we go. So, oh my God. So funny story, Tracy.
Was it there? No, we didn't. We're in Virginia.
Yes, we were.
We didn't get lost in Virginia.
We were in Virginia, heading into West Virginia.
Oh, Mountain Mama.
Yes.
Take me home.
Exactly.
That's how we feel.
I think the hotel we stayed at was in Rocky Mount.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anywho. Yeah.
What was the story?
We had gone up to see my family.
Mm-hmm.
And in New Jersey,
decided we were going to drive back.
We
and venture a little bit.
We drove there to surprise them. We surprised them. They didn't know we were coming. And then we were going to just stay for a few days because it was during COVID. We had already had time off because we were supposed to go do our Georgia trip which got canceled because of COVID. So I said, you know what? We were already planning on driving up there anyway. We already had the time off. Let's just go see my family. So we did. We surprised them all and then decided we were only staying for a few days. We didn't want to impose. They didn't even know we were coming. So we stayed a few days and drove our way home and took our time and kind of got lost along the way. And it was so much fun. That was the best trip.
Yeah.
I just thought this is time in the car, talking with you, singing and exploring new places. I love going new places. I don't even like eating at the same restaurants. Like on Sundays after fellowship, we go out to lunch and I'll always say, let's try someplace new. So we're always trying to find new places.
It's really fun.
He hates it. He hates it because when he likes a place, he'd rather just go to that place. And I'm like,
because it's guaranteed it's going to be good.
Not always.
More guaranteed than if you're trying somewhere new.
I like new places. So, anywho, we wound up on a wrong road and we wound up in Rocky Mount, Virginia.
How did that happen?
On our way, because I am horrible with maps.
Are you?
So we wound up heading into West Virginia. We decided to just end our journey for the evening that night there. That's the hotel you fell out of the chair.
Yes.
I'm in the shower. He's spinning around on the office chair,
I'm
doing whatever.
Spinning around.
And what were you doing? You went
Just
to lean back.
I went to sit down.
All of a sudden, I hear thud. I walk out. He's flat on his back. It was the funniest thing.
It was great. It was a good time.
It was funny. Anyway, that was in Rocky Mount, Virginia. So Tracy, we've been in your neck of the woods. We were just there last year. Matt Bunn said, new schedule for me. Leave at 9:30 to go pick up my son from work in Oldsmar. Ah, okay. I'm glad you made it back safe. Lane said, yep, Tallywhacker deserves it, and I'll pay for it. So he wants Tracy to have a meeting. We will send you one, Tracy. Lizzie said she's loving the pick. Tracy said, I love friends, so my address is for everyone. I will answer any letters. Oh, so he's looking for pen pals now. That's great. That would be wonderful.
Yeah. Kevin
Johnson said Rocky Mountain oysters. Did I just find out last year? Was it last year that I just found out?
Yeah, that you didn't know what that was.
I still don't really know, but I know it's not an actual oyster. It's something else. I don't know what it is.
Testicles, babe.
It's what?
Bull testicles.
Bull?
Did I say ball testicles?
I think you did.
Yeah. Bull testicles.
Yeah. Lizzie said.
Eating.
Lizzie said, just to let you know that I make handmade jewelry, so if you give me your address, I'll be glad to send you something.
Well, there you go. Look at that.
Oh.
Awesome.
I don't know if everybody saw. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, but I posted on Facebook the resin keychain that Lizzie made me of little turtles. I love it.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Turtles I'm a fan of turtles.
You are a turd fan.
Tracy Corfell said, I love being a part of this show. You guys are awesome. I'm proud to call you my friends. Lane and all. Oh, he even included Lane.
Oh,
nice. Lane said, Tracy Corfell, get better, our sketchy friend. My dad just beat throat cancer, something I never shared. Even though I talked about his dealing with the car stuff in the episode, he is doing good now. He is dealing with it. He was dealing with it when I was in Florida on the show. You got this.
Absolutely.
Indeed, guys. God is good.
Mm-hmm. Can and will.
Draco said this is actually a family, not just a show. We love you guys. We should have last Monday just told them what was going on, and I'm sure they would have walked us through.
Oh, sure.
Helped us navigate our way out of it.
Navigate it. It would have been great.
Look at me. I'm all hooked up to my.
I think realistically, it was on your phone. I'm sure everybody would have felt that way. And that was really the biggest thing, babe. I didn't want everybody to not like you anymore. So.
Oh, is that what it is?
I didn't want you to lose your fan base.
Oh, really?
Really finding out what the B stands for.
Wow. Okay. It's getting hot as the Dickens
It is
in here.
Dickens in here, isn't it? Little Charlie Dick.
What do you even say?
Charlie Dickens.
Oh my God.
Me and Charlie Dickens used to hang out all the time.
Charlie.
Charlie Dickens. He was a good pal.
My
dad,
a good chum. My dad just, when I talked to him tonight again, he was naming off some people he has breakfast with, and the way he says Charlie. There's no R in it. It's
Charlie
just CHOLLY. Charlie. It's the best. And my brother's boss's name is Charlie, so he's always saying it.
Yeah, it was over there at Charlie's shop.
I was at Charlie's the other day, and Charlie and I went to have breakfast. For anyone who doesn't know, my father lives for breakfast.
I'm with him, man.
I love it too, but I can only do it like when he comes.
Oh, it's the best.
I have to tap out. There are days where I'm like, I can't possibly eat another egg. I'm just done.
I love it.
I know you guys.
I can't wait.
I know, and I told him I will take some time off. I'll take my lunch break early. I work from home, so I have that ability. But I will take my lunch break early and go to breakfast with them because we literally within a 5-mile radius.
We've got some good breakfast.
Maybe a 7-mile radius.
Well, options.
We have some really decent options. And I think like for the 2 weeks he's going to be here, he'll be able to hit one a day.
What's sad is we're always looking for new options for him. I mean, that's what we're saying. That's what we say to ourselves.
How is that? Oh, and it's really just because I want to go somewhere new.
Yeah, exactly.
But we tried Capozzi's.
Oh, look at it.
That was a new place and loved it. They have cows everywhere. Mm-hmm. Their entire place is decorated with cows. I love it.
Dedicated.
It's my new favorite place.
To the bovine.
And the food was good.
It was all right.
What are you talking about? You loved your thing.
Calm down on the use of love.
Johnny's idea of a good breakfast is a catch-all plate of everything they have on the menu.
Yeah.
It's this big.
Stuff. I want stuff, man.
It's this big, and then the hot sauce bottle is like hot. Oh, look at it.
What'd you do?
She fell.
That's what you get, knocking yourself over.
She is a little
top
hair heavy. It's hair heavy, Hank. But you can't really do shorter hair because my hair is long.
Well, you got to think it's also the way he's got to print it too. So.
I am gonna cut a sock and make her a beanie.
Oh God,
that would be great.
Yeah,
I could totally do that.
Yeah, I got some socks you could use.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna make her a beanie. Oh, this is gonna be great. That is so funny.
What's funny to me is you just thought of that.
I did just think of it.
And you're like, it's like Barbie's all over again.
It is. I love Barbies.
You get the records out?
My records. I used to take the album covers and shape them in like an L and make little rooms and sections. I had in my entire living room. Are you impressed
that I remember that you told me that story and I referenced it? Are you impressed?
I also told you I used to play porno Barbies.
You did? Tell me that.
I had my my Ken doll.
Was always naked.
He was always naked, even though not impressive.
Well, no, he's flat in the front.
Yeah.
That's why you love me. It reminds you of Ken. Nice. Well,
oh my God.
It's all right, guys.
Lizzie said Johnny means B stands for beautiful.
That's right. Barely showing.
There you go.
That's what it really stands for.
Bob McLaren said you should have handled it the Jersey way with concrete shoes. Yeah, I should have. Kevin Johnson said, my wife and I always say I love you, but I don't like you much right now. Oh, that's a good one. Storing that in my back pocket.
I think I would take it literal.
You wouldn't. I there are times I don't like how you're being.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Here, listen, I want you to know something.
What?
Feelings mute.
Mike Ferrucci said, do you ever get to Lenny's in Clearwater for breakfast?
We've been trying to go to that place.
Oh my God, for years.
Since the year of our Lord.
For years.
1432.
I went to Lenny's, I think, back in 2004 was the last time I've been to Lenny's. I loved it, would totally go back. There were times that I've tried to get in and the line is freaking out the door.
Freaking weekend.
But Lenny's puts out a good breakfast. Let's do that.
Said. You know what? You keep saying that. You keep saying that.
Let's do it this weekend.
I don't think it's that good.
Mike, are you saying Lenny's is good?
I'm gonna bet you.
Anyone else local to the area that's been to Lenny's in Clearwater, because it is good.
I bet you it's not gonna be good.
Tracy said, I just have my phone to watch y'all on, so when I'm here, my world stops just to be here. I love everything about the show and the sketches, just everyone too. Now y'all got me in tears, but they are happy ones. Oh, Tracy, you're awesome. Draco said, knock yourself out. I think when I knocked myself over. Lane Kelton said, Tracy, same for me. I try to never miss a sketch. It's the most awesome hour of my week. I like that
thanks.
I like that he's condensing it to an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are we at? Like
an hour and 15
20,
minutes. Hour and 15.
I'm trying.
That's okay. Hank said the other version that I sent you, the feet are fixed, but not paint. That version is more balanced. Okay. Yeah, he sent us a whole box. We're going to pull them out at the end of the broadcast and we'll show you. Mike Fritchie said Lenny rocks. Matt Bunn said haven't been to Lenny's in a long time, but it was good when you went, right? Kevin Johnson said, is Lenny's hotter than the Freakins? It's probably hotter than the Dickens. Mike Fritchie said, try Lucky Dill and Dunedin too.
I really Lucky Dill.
They're like a New York style deli. We go to Lucky Dill at least once a month. Yeah.
I love the
I don't like their breakfast though. That's the one thing we didn't enjoy.
Yeah, I'm not a big for them, the breakfast part. I definitely love the pastrami.
Yeah. And what do I normally get?
Salad.
I get the Gramercy
Boring.
Girl. The Gramercy Girl salad. That's good. Got apples in it.
You get rabbit food.
I do. I'm a salad girl. Try to be healthy over here. Drinking my wine. Lane Kelton said over an hour is better. And he's laughing. Guys, this one is shaping up to be sweet. I just zoomed in on it for you so you can take a look at some of the fine lines and detail work that Johnny's doing. So he's just putting some shine on it right now. He still has, looks like you did some chrome in the back wheel. He may still have some bright spots to add on that too. And then it looks like you just need to do the dude inside. So is this the one?
Harrison Ford, yes.
But is this the one where he was saying that he would just put a hat on because they wanted him to cut his hair?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Harrison Ford, when he was hired to do this movie, was actually working as a carpenter for the casting director. And he was like, oh, man. So I was really worried because they wanted me to do a short haircut. And I was worried, what if I had to get us some other work and stuff like that? And he's like, then I'm going to be stuck with this short hair when everything kind of the day was about longer hair.
Right.
So he was like, he suggested to Lucas, he goes, what if you wore a cowboy hat? And Lucas was like, okay. He was able to keep his hair long.
I didn't let him wear the hat. Yep. Yeah, there were some of the girls and stuff were saying, who was it that was saying that she was a little upset she had to wear frumpy clothes the whole time? Was that the little girl?
No. Yeah. What's her name?
Mackenzie Phillips.
Mackenzie Phillips was so excited to be doing a 50s movie and thought she was going to get to
like poodle skirt
not 50 movies, but it was actually took like the 60s. She was hoping that she'd get to wear, really girly girl stuff, and here she was wearing like a baggy t-shirt.
Yeah. So she didn't really get to play out the part.
But she was, a huge major character.
She was. It was her and the main guy. Tracy said that's an awesome sketch. My favorite by far. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Shaggy said kick butt job. I'm loving it. Lane said I'll have a special request on my other after this sketch. I'll tell you on Messenger. Okay. Oh, on my other order. Okay. The McCoy said Brian cooks a Cajun breakfast every morning. Well, it's just a regular breakfast.
Or did he say Cajun?
But we wanted to hear Ity-B butcher Cajun tonight. And you knew I would.
I knew you would.
Oh my God. There must be such thing as a Cajun breakfast though, because
you mean Cajun? There is a Cajun breakfast.
So do you like make beans with it? Or are you having like a crawfish omelet? Or what?
Beans got to do with it?
Jambalaya. Isn't that a Cajun thing?
A what?
Cajun. I'm saying it the way I say it. That's
Cajun?
just how I say it. Oh my goodness. Mike wants to know, do you know who built the car? What role did he play? And in which movie? 2 Lane Blacktop or American Graffiti?
I don't know who built the car. So who built it?
Tell us. Maybe he's trying to prompt you for...
Yeah, I haven't got there yet.
Are you thinking?
Of course.
Okay.
I can only do so many things.
So we have 22 viewers now. So we are going to be doing...
Well, if that's 22 viewers, that's what we're doing then.
We're going to be doing a trivia giveaway.
Do a giveaway.
We already have Tracy Cordfill scoring himself a beanie. Let me make sure I note beanie on here.
Beanster.
Tracy, I will ask you, when you get the beanie, send us a photo of yourself wearing the beanie so we can add you to our album, our Jalopy Arby album. To our Jalopy Arby album. That would be fantastic. Kevin Johnson said, occasionally they have breakfast.
Occasionally,
yeah. Where'd we go? The breakfast that I hated. Where were we?
You hated the breakfast?
Yeah. Remember, I almost got sick?
Oh.
We were at Disney. It was that Irish pub.
Oh.
The Irish pub. What did I get? Blood pudding? What did I get? I don't remember what it was. It was like some kind of... It was like blood. It was blood sausage or...
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't good. It was not good.
It was good. You
No.
just didn't like it.
I got something different than
I
you.
ate it. It was great.
It didn't sound good when I ordered it. I don't know why I ordered it.
Because you were like, I don't want to eat something with cholesterol. I gotta watch my cholesterol.
The best part of it was the sweetbread. They had some kind of like sweetbread.
Yet you're eating breakfast.
I had to have something in me.
Mm-hmm.
There was no... It was either that or a Wetzel's pretzel or something at Goofy's candy shop. So
And you still got that too.
I did.
Who are you kidding?
Tracy said, you got it. Thank you. Much love. Same to you, sir. Mike Ferrucci said, Richard Ruth, he played the mechanic in Two Lane Blacktop.
Okay.
All right. Mike Ferrucci said, when they stopped to get gas, he talks about having a Thames panel truck that he has some transmission troubles. Thames, Thames? Thames?
Okay.
Okay. I haven't seen that movie. Two Lane Blacktop. Is that about racing?
It's a good one. We'll have to watch it sometime. It's another. We got to add it to the list.
A list of things I'm going to fall asleep to, or
No, you'll watch it and like it.
Will I?
You'll watch it and like it. Damn it.
I thought American Graffiti. I did tell you I felt like the plot was very. So
it was well written.
Here they are telling us what their budget was, because that was part of it too. Was it Scorsese that was on? Who were they interviewing? The main guy. So their budget for this, they wanted to stay under $1 million. They actually spent $750,000 on this movie.
Oh, they didn't?
Yes, they did.
$78,000 is what they said.
They said $750,000.
$78,000.
He said they wanted to stay under $1 million.
Right. That's 78. Oh, 7,800. Okay. 780,000.
You're an ass. So I'm thinking to myself, that much money, and they literally, there was no costume changes. They were on the same streets.
It was one night.
I know. How would you spend that much money when gas was like 30 cents?
You got to pay all the actors. You got to pay everyone making the movie. You got to pay not the film people, the producers.
But there wasn't any special effects. There was nothing.
Do you know how much it costs to make a movie nowadays?
I could have done it on a lesser budget. I'm just saying.
I would love to see you do a 2-minute movie.
For your eyes
only. You barely can make a 3-minute reel.
For your eyes only, sir.
15-second reel, and you're like, how do you do this?
I didn't know. I'm just saying that seems like a lot of money for just people driving in a car all night. That's all they did was drive in a car. It was
ahead of its time.
How? Because they were driving.
It was a musical.
What music was played?
Right.
There was none.
The whole movie was music.
Kevin Johnson said, I found the movie shallow and pedantic.
Oh.
I don't know what pedantic means. What does pedantic mean? That's too big of a word for me, Kevin. I'm drinking wine and it's a Monday.
He just found it shallow and that. So.
Why shallow?
Because there wasn't a lot of
fun stuff.
Depth.
There wasn't.
That was the point.
I just felt like, I mean, and I know that kind of stuff happened. You know, like in the Grease times, you see it in those movies.
I love that you're calling it the Grease times. You know, in history, there's the, you know, turn of the century. There's the.
Then you got the Grease times.
Grease times. Then you got the what?
Disco.
The disco.
I remember. And I remember hearing stories, and I quite honestly used to do it in the 80s.
You didn't hear anything.
Where we would just go out at night and just be driving around doing nothing. We were on our CBs at that time. So I get it that's what they were doing.
You guys were doing CBs. That's hilarious.
Why?
Because that was already been done.
What are you talking about?
Jersey, you guys were so far behind.
What were you using in 88?
We were driving, we were still cruising, but we weren't using CBs.
How were you communicating with each other?
You didn't need to. You were cruising. You pull over, you give a little headlight flash.
How did you know where everybody else was?
Everybody cruised the same area.
Oh, we weren't cruising. Oh, yeah. We weren't cruising.
Right. How lame.
We'd go to Seaside.
How lame is that? You guys didn't cruise.
You're lazy. We're like, what's your 20?
Yeah.
Each of there.
I want to go to the donut shop and smoke cigarettes for 10 hours.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah. Maybe play some skee ball at the pier. We'll get ourselves a shitty pizza slice because it's New Jersey.
You take it back, sir.
I will not.
This is why he sleeps on the couch.
The worst pizza ever made.
The McCoy said they had to pay for that 55 Chevy they rolled over. That's true.
I'm sure they did.
Okay, so one car that was maybe worth $1,500 back then.
Oh, wow.
Well, it wasn't a classic when they filmed it.
Yes, it was.
As much as it is now?
Sure.
When was the movie filmed?
You tell me.
Early 80s?
You tell me. Maybe you'll win a beanie.
I have full access to all beanies all the time. When was American Graffiti filmed?
According to Wikipedia, although American
It's set in 62, but the filming began in 72. So the car was like maybe 10 years old.
Yeah, so that means it's pretty new.
15 years old.
Pretty new car they were wrecking up.
Yeah. That would be like me
doing anything.
Cruising in my 2003 Saturn that I had.
What you tried to do because you thought you were cool.
It had a suicide door. Okay.
Yeah. Anybody who bought that car wanted to commit suicide immediately.
I didn't even know it was called a suicide door until I met you. And you're like, oh, it's got a suicide door? Like, what are you talking about?
People who commit suicide in this?
Who's killing themselves? Oh, Draco's got to go. Got to tap out.
Well, I guess you're not going to win it.
Mike Ferrucci said Draco cycles lightweight. No, he has to get his rest. I'm right there with you, Draco. If I could go to sleep right now, I would.
We're pretty darn close here.
Okay, guys, you heard it first here on the broadcast. Tracy said, I just accepted Lane Kelton as a friend on Facebook. I'm honored to get more friends on here.
Okay, so here's the trivia thing to win the beanie.
Okay.
What's on the back of Little Johnny's shirt?
You
had to look.
Yeah.
I've shown it when I first got it.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh. All right. I don't even know where it is. Let me see.
No.
I'm looking. I'm not going to win a beanie.
You bet you're not.
Honestly, I can't even see it now that I'm looking at it. So hopefully you know what it is.
I do know what it is.
Okay. Hank, you can't answer. Tracy said, oh no, Bill Lazuski said they had to pay the Wolfman and replace all the popsicles he lost. That's true.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Bob McLaren said number 5.
Bob McLaren wins.
Is that what it is?
It is the Johnny 5.
Mike Ferrucci said number 5. Hank said, what's on the back of little Ity-B shirt? I can't see it because all it is her hair.
Oh, there is something.
Oh, is there? Let me see.
Yeah, you got totally Joe Dirt hair on this.
Let me see.
Hey, it is.
Let me see.
No.
What?
No, you
What are you touching? It's me. I'm allowed to touch myself.
Touch yourself.
I can't see this either.
I see it. Same thing.
Huh?
It's 25.
Oh.
Oh.
How did you get that in there?
Probably with tweezers.
I do like the cleavage on her, I will say.
You've said that multiple times. She's got good boobs.
She's got good boobs. One of us has to.
Well, all right, guys. There is the Bob Falfa 55 from American Graffiti cruising around. Now, I will let you know that the let's pull it up.
Oh, you know what? Go back. Oh, okay, because I didn't really get to show it. I was making notes. Bob McLaren, send me your address, please, sir. You can go to johnnyjalopy.com and hit the email button and send it through email, or you can message me it, and we will get you that. Kevin Johnson said a Smurf. No. Paul Marziani said nice job. Mike Ferrucci said awesome job. Johnny, I am going to zoom in on this here. Hold on.
Here's the cool thing. If you buy them together, if you notice this, strategically have made sure they're not facing the same way. So there's the 55.
Nice.
And there's the Milner Coupe.
I will tell you guys the color on this thing, because there's a bit of a glare.
Yeah, it's a little hard to pick it up because of the darkness.
Can you make it flat? Can you make your screen flat for a second and see if maybe that helps the glare?
What's that?
Nope.
Worse?
It's worse. Yeah. Sorry, guys. It is a much brighter
Black and blues in it. Yeah.
Yeah, because look at it. You really can't. There's a glare.
Well, and you also have a glare in your screen. So
yeah.
It's my screen and not yours.
It does. I thought you were going to do some blue in the background. No.
I can.
I thought you said you were going to just to kind of set it off.
I can.
Yes, please do. Yep, and he's going to go ahead and sign it. So we have 2 beanies going out tonight. One to Tracy Cordfill, and thank you for everyone who supports that.
Yeah.
And then also Bob McLaren for guessing the number 5 on the back of Johnny's shirt.
Back on my shirt.
On your little.
You mean little Johnny?
Little
I didn't
Johnny.
even know his name.
Little Johnny. Kevin Johnson said we can see the blues in the paint.
Good.
Tracy said, awesome job, Johnny. I do enjoy being here. Love y'all. Same to you, sir.
Yeah, man. We love you. Hope you're feeling good, better. Stay strong. If you need to rap or, your prayers are anyway, you just give us a shout. Let us know. We'll be doing it anyways.
That's right. We're thankful for all of you and all that you add every Monday to the broadcast.
Yeah, seriously, guys, we're so grateful for the fact that you guys come and hang out with us every Monday night. Stop by and be a part of this. It's such 4 years we've been doing this, and it's been a tight knit group. And you've laughed with us, you've joked with us, you've watched us progress and trying to make this a better sketching show. And we're continuing to always try to make it better, right? Yeah. And so we'll continue to keep doing that as long as you want to watch me sketch and want to watch Ity-B and I interact with each other and talk about life and all kinds of different stuff. It's definitely not just a sketching show. It's not just about drawing all the time. But we will answer questions if you have specific questions about art or drawing, starting a small business, that kind of stuff. We definitely have some insight on that, I would say. Yeah. The meal is good. Yes. Tasting well. Yes. We do have some good insight on that. Some good people that we've worked with as far as, if you want to get into, doing or producing your own stuff. We've got great folks that we've worked with. Hank Dutton's one of those guys. We've built websites. We've utilized for building, making merchandise for us. Graphic Disorders, a company out of California, I believe, that does a phenomenal job and has always worked well with us. And it's been phenomenal pricing and time frames and everything like that. 613, another company out of New Jersey, does all of our transfers. So
they're from Mawa.
Yeah. So we've got people that we work with and have worked with that do different stuff. So if you have questions about different stuff, we're more than happy to answer any of it. Whether it's sign.
And can you also, when you're done signing, grab our boxes so we can show our fun stuff?
Well, maybe you could get up since I'm doing this.
Well, I'm kind of hooked up to.
You're really not.
Cords.
You can undo yourself.
I'll undo myself.
You're capable. You're itty capable.
Itty capable. All right, so I'm going to get our latest box of goodies here.
Oh, you didn't leave them on with me signing.
No.
That's all right.
These are some fun Hank Dutton originals.
Some really cool stuff. And thanks so much, Hank, for doing.
So what's the difference between this Johnny and your Johnny that you have now?
Maybe he's made some improvements or something. I haven't really looked.
Very similar, different color pants.
Let's see. Well, your hands are over the pants, so how would I say it? Oh, it's a little more tan, bluish.
Yep.
That's the new one?
Nope, that's the original.
Okay.
And then this is the new one.
Yeah.
So very similar.
Yeah, different colors in the hat, I would say. Some color choices there. I love them. I think they're the coolest.
And then
he did glossy, a little more
glossy on the
paint
hat.
on the hat, yeah.
And then, of course, my Ity-B. And then we have.
Yeah, neat stuff.
Let's see. Because he knows I like red. So yeah, her feet are a little bit
That was you Monday.
That was me Monday.
Red.
This was you Monday.
Piss yellow.
Yep, you were pissed.
Yeah.
And then, guys,
these are the coolest. We got to figure out. Like I said, we got to really pick a time to sit with Hank and figure out.
We can't.
What we do, what we can do, because these are cool.
I can't even open the damn container.
Imagine little Johnny earrings.
Earrings? I don't know if you can see this. It is the cutest thing. Look at him. Wait. I don't.
Here, give it to me.
Yeah,
and then go to switch the camera.
So what?
To this.
It's on this.
This.
Oh. See how mad he gets at me? Look at him.
I don't see
The
lighting is bad. Can you see it?
I told you. A little bit, yeah. Man down.
Trying to drop
Let me give you another one. We have a whole box of these. These, I think, he did a lot of mine in red, which I love. Do you get them?
Yeah, they're very, very cool.
How cute are they? Stop moving so people can see them. It's a little tiny version, but look at how small they are. How cute are they?
In size wise.
Wait, let me go back. Look how little they are. They're the best. So we have these available, and I mean, obviously, no one is
have them available.
No, to us, he sent us some.
Yeah, that's what that.
No one.
That's not what that means.
Okay, they're not available for sale. We have them available to us.
They were sent to us.
Right. I don't think anyone is going to want to painstakingly paint these little things. I know I won't.
Well, of course you won't.
But how cool would these be to be a keychain or just something to hang from your rear view?
Yeah, imagine little Johnny going on adventures with you.
Yeah, you could put
Come on.
shoelaces. You could
hang Ity-B from the end of a dipstick and.
In any case,
cram an antenna up her ass.
Flexibility is the name of the game here, and so we need to get with Hank and see what we'd be able to do, because I think this would be fun. And yeah, like Kevin Johnson said, I'd paint them. Yeah, the bigger ones I think are more easily painted. The smaller ones are just
some cool
tiny.
Ones that are like, that's not even. That's some of them.
Well, I just grabbed the box that he just sent us.
Where's the one where it was like the glasses were all? Oh, here it is. There's these.
Hank D, man, he's got some cool stuff going on
Look
over
at
there with
this.
his 3D printing
These
stuff.
are cool.
So this is just in white. Oh, the hats. Yeah. So these are just.
This is actually Johnny. This is
Yeah.
cool Johnny. So there's Johnny.
With the beard.
And then you do
the glasses.
And then boom.
How cool is that?
Come on. And what that looks like.
Oh,
legit,
the painted one, yeah.
Legit one. We've never seen it before.
You did show it.
That's not even it either.
You showed it.
Yeah, that's not even it either. That's a more advanced version.
Yeah, because it's got the removable glasses.
Yeah.
He's got some cool stuff going on. We're trying to get with him.
Oh, here it is.
We haven't.
Oh, here it is.
That's right.
Here it is.
There's
There's the painted version.
It's like eerily.
Come on.
Eerily accurate.
Here, I'll go to the camera and zoom in.
Okay.
So we can really.
They are cute. Look at those. Look at the little ones. How stinking cute.
That's funny.
They're great. So some cool stuff in the works, guys. We're in talking stages right now to try and get this all figured out, but we do have some new products that we've been talking about. We have some new.
We're working on some stuff, and I hope to have a few new designs coming out. I think we got to get geared up for winter.
I'm trying to get an Ity-B hat or beanie.
Yep,
going.
and we're going to have some new stickers that are going to be available. There's going to be some Sketchy speed equipment stickers that are going to kind of be one-off type stuff. That'll be really cool.
Yeah.
So a lot of things in the works. We're trying to continue to grow it and stuff. We'll be here as long as you guys want us.
And we'll probably roll some stuff out after the first of the year. I don't know if we're going to do a ton right now.
You say that, but I really like to do something for the holidays. Although I do have holiday jobs that I'm working on. So
you do.
Yeah.
So guys, I know we went a little long tonight. We're at an hour 42, but
we sure appreciate you guys hanging out with us. As always, don't forget to head over to johnnyjalopy.com. Wear what the cool kids wear: hats, stickers, beanies. We got lots of cool prints over there. I know, for a while we were selling a ton of prints there in 1 month, and then we went to t-shirts, which is really cool. It's kind of get switches on and off.
Yeah.
So, and again, anything you want signed or that's been kind of cool. Some folks have contacted as they bought some hats and t-shirts and stuff. They've had me signing some stuff, which has been fun. So, if there's personalized things you want done to product that we're selling, we're both Ity-B and I are more than happy to do that. A lot of folks have requested your signature on stuff, which is great. So that's been fun. Yeah, for sure. So there you go. Another Monday night in the book.
In the books, guys.
So we'll see you guys again next Monday. And continue to have a phenomenal week. We will see you guys soon with more content. Stay sketchy.
Stay sketchy, guys.
We'll see you guys soon. Bye.